Hello everyone, Bob here. Today we're going to look at the 1944 released film Arsenic Old Lace. It is a dark comedy starring Cary Grant and it was directed by Frank Capra. The Cary Grant character is Mortimer Brewster, and he is a writer who has recently written an editorial on why marriage is an outdated custom. So when he gets married himself, he runs off to his two aunts' house that he had been, to try to avoid media attention. And now his two aunts have a bad habit of spiking these lonely visitors. They spike their beverages with arsenic, and these aunts have a brother who thinks he's Teddy Roosevelt, and he thinks he's digging the Panama Canal in the basement. And he thinks all these victims are victims of yellow fever, and that's how they dispose of the bodies. Now, Cary Grant's brother's character shows up, who is a bank robber and has killed several people. And the joke is that he looks like Karloff. Now, in the actual play that this is based off of, Boris Karloff actually played the part of the brother. And it was with his blessing that they used his name in this film. But when he shows up, they actually have a body, and after Cary Grant found out about his aunt's bad habit, he thinks that his brother's victim is part of their shenanigans, and chaos ensues. Now, the film itself, it's a very funny movie, and Cary Grant's performance by itself makes it. I mean, his facial expressions are spot on and carry the whole thing. Not to take away from the rest of it, but that alone, if you didn't have any other good performances, that alone is strong enough to carry this movie. Now, this is a fun movie. The movie takes place on October 31st, so it is a good movie to watch around the Halloween time. But it's just a fun old movie to watch, and it has always been one of my favorite Cary Grant movies. Now, on this particular edition, this Laserdisc, it is just a two-sided affair, and it's just on a extended play, or CLV disc. And the chapter stops are listed on the back. And it's just a fun film, and to any film fan, any Frank Capra fan, or any Cary Grant fan, or any just fan of cinema in general, this movie has been featured many times on Turner Classic Movies. I recommend you watch it. It's a fun, dark comedy from the 1940s. That's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to get a new video up every day, but sometimes there's outside circumstances that delay that or prevent that from happening, and I apologize for that. Also, follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Just search for Bob the Film Guy. And this is Bob, signing off for now.